my thoughts on the men's indoor and outdoor track and field season, collectively, we had a pretty good year, pretty successful season. We had lots of PRs and really successful performances as a whole. So a lot to build off of, a lot to be proud of, and the group has collectively really achieved a lot of things this season. So we were fairly successful on the men's side, both indoor and outdoor. So, Jake.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Being able to help the seniors out win their 4th indoor conference title in the last 4 years was definitely a big part of the season. And it's always just nice to be around your friends and stuff. The season's so long, you get to know everybody, and it's definitely always great. Using one word to describe it's kind of hard, but I would probably say accomplished. We did a lot this year. Like I said before, going 4-0 in the indoor conference championships was quite an accomplishment. And I know for myself, making it to the national meet for the first time was definitely an accomplishment. So that's probably the word I'd use.
I know. Thank you. It's a lot warmer on this time. Oh, it's already, I can already feel it.
Winning the conference championship in the indoors this year was, on the men's side, was a challenge for us. The gap is closing over the last few years for us, and it took a total team effort across the board. We scored a lot of points in a lot of places, and every time you turned around at that meet, you had guys, winning events or finishing top 3 or something. I think we had something like 21 men earn all conference awards at the conference championships. So, it took a big time effort, and I think once that momentum got going, these guys really fed off of that. You stood there as you're warming up or whatever, and you stood there and watched somebody compete and really be successful. I think that just got you kind of fired up, got you going, ready to go.
Yeah, definitely. The atmosphere was a big help. Mm-hmm. Like Coach said, when kids were winning events, kids that were coming in ranked towards the 8th, 7th slot, finishing in the 3rd, 4th slot, that was huge for us. Yeah. And like Coach said, we all kind of fed off of each other's accomplishments, and we ended up doing a lot.
Yeah, and that momentum then, obviously carries not only into the outdoor season, and we build off of that. The outdoor championships change a little bit, different events, and you add some different events and things, so the structure changes a little bit for the outdoor season, and obviously the length of season. We got to try to stay healthy and competitive, mentally, physically, for the length of time. And we were right in the mix there too. I think we were 3rd at the outdoor championships in 17 points or something approximately,
yep.
to first place. It was a good battle, and it was intense the whole way. And we had people performing and achieving some things that maybe we didn't think could happen, and vice versa. So it was a really fun experience there as well. And again, you just kind of build off of that, for the future. It's a recruiting tool, down the road to be able to tell incoming prospective student athletes that, hey, we've won the last 4 conference titles, or we're in the hunt every year in and year out, indoors, outdoors, things like that. That definitely helps us, become attractive to student athletes who are looking to be part of a successful program. So. Yeah, definitely some of our strengths, obviously lie in our leadership. In the sprints and distance and things, we're pretty upperclassmen heavy in some areas, and we've got a lot of good leadership in there, and we had a lot of success on the track at a few of the big meets, the Ohio's and the conference championships and things. So that's definitely a strength to the men's team, for sure. Some areas that we need to continue to improve, continue to get better. Some of the field event areas, we're young. We got hit with some untimely injuries. We had some throwers and stuff go down, a week before the conference meet and stuff. That things happen, and sometimes in order to be successful, you have to be lucky, and you have to dodge some bullets, and we got bit a little bit, but we came together pretty well, and really kind of handled that adversity pretty well all season, and the athletic training staff did a good job of keeping us healthy and managing to get some of our athletes back able to compete all season. So.
Yeah, definitely. I would say probably our middle distance group is definitely our strength. The kids that can go mainly the 800 meter run and go up to the 1500 or some even the 5K.
Sure. Yeah.
And then they can come back down and do the 400 at a pretty good pace. I think that's a huge strength to our team. And like I mentioned before, I know being on the relays, it's just hard to keep everybody healthy at the same time. You're trying to get 4 guys healthy at the same time that are running their best at the same time. It's definitely a challenge for the relays and stuff like that. And for the whole team, the length of the year is definitely a challenge.
Yeah. Next season, for the men's team, we graduate some key guys. Some guys who are on some relays and some guys who in the sprints area that will definitely be a blow to us. As far as team points and leadership and experience. So we'll have to fill some holes there. For sure. That group has set the bar pretty high. As far as expectations and challenges as a whole. So we'll have to fill some holes, and I think that we've done a pretty good job of that here with an incoming class. And we'll have some young guys that step up, who have some experience now and kind of know the ropes of college athletics. So the expectations will be to continue to be successful and be in the mix, on a conference level and try to get guys to the national level. So we'll continue to grow and push forward from where this group has left off.
Yeah, in the beginning of any season since I've started here at ONU, it's kind of hard to say that I've never gone into a season not expecting a conference championship, at least not in indoor or outdoor.
Sure.
And definitely kind of expecting to at least hit a provisional national mark. Making it to the meet is sometimes not really up to us, but just how everybody else does. But definitely, we're pretty senior heavy in the sprints areas. But luckily, Coach usually does a good job of bringing in new talent that'll hopefully fill those holes, and hopefully we'll just be able to reload and reboot next year.